Okay, we're live. This is a 300 sub special stream. I'm not really sure what to say, other than, we're gonna be doing a funny. We're gonna be modeling Slugcat, because that's what won the poll. And I rolled the dice, or not rolled the dice, but basically, Basically what happened is, Slugcat won the poll, and I spun a wheel with all of the things, all the different options I could do, I guess. And essentially Hunter won. So this morning I drafted something real quick for what I'm gonna be modeling for this funny little stream, this funny thing. And yeah, so give me a minute to pull up the stream chat, and then we're gonna get started. So honestly, I can't believe I got this far in terms of subscribers. Started this channel like, I don't know, 2 years ago, and I know y'all didn't come here for a rant about thank you for the subs like every other streamer does, or every other YouTuber does. You get my point. A little awkward with words right now, just a little nervous about streaming. So, let me type something out. But yeah, I just never expected that I'd get this far within such a short time. I was in like, I don't know, I think I was around 270 when that one video dropped. And that one video just fucking skyrocketed, which is crazy. I really did not expect it to get that much love and support, and I'm really grateful for that. But anyways, let's turn this display capture back on and get to modeling, eh? Alright, we got this cube, because I've done absolutely nothing to this file so far. I haven't even saved it. Completely unsaved folder. I'm going to turn off my display capture real quick, because I don't want y'all seeing my files, not because there's weird shit in there, but nah, y'all don't get to see my files. That's a no-no. So I'm going to import this image. This is Shift A image reference. And let's see, filter, remove things, because I don't want that. Alright. We got the image. Funny guy. This camera can go bye-bye. I don't give a fuck about this camera right now. But, yeah. We got this. We got this image. So let's get to it. Let's get to modeling. So things might be quiet. That's because, yeah, things might be quiet. That's all I'm gonna say. And, if anybody's watching, y'all are free to ask me any questions or something. I don't mind. But yeah, now you'll get to see the process of a random furry making a Slugcat, because that's all they've been able to think about for nearly like 6+ months. That's nearly all I've been putting my interest into is Rain World. The past 6 months I've done nothing but. So why not go back to 6 months ago and just do this thing, make this thing. I'm not gonna do any materials yet, because that's sort of stupid. I haven't even gotten the head yet, so let me just put that up. Scale this down. And Damn, this is awkward. This feels really awkward. I know why it's so awkward. Hold on. Let me just check something. I have my desktop audio turned off because I don't want to get a copyright strike for... I want to have something stupid happen. And have this stream, this benchmark of me doing shit, taken down because some guy or some gal was like, oh, this has my music, that's a no-no. That's a no-no. So I'm going to put on a random song. This is a good one. Okay, turn that down enough. Okay, back to modeling. Back to committing a funny. Now that I got that funny soundtrack in my head. Let's save this real quick, just in case, because, dear God, if I went this entire stream without saving, and then, like, something happened with the materials, I clicked something wrong and it crashed, and I lost everything, I would be so fucking mad. The stream would end right then and there. But, you got that? Got the ear? I don't really like the new modifier interface, but it's alright. I'll deal with it. I'll just commit a nah, I'd win kind of scenario. Remember, I gotta check that shit from the side. Because if anybody models ever, there's a guarantee nobody goes through their modeling career without having this happen at least once. But you have to check it from other angles, man. If you don't, you're gonna be modeling. It's like drawing without flipping it. Guilty face here, but it's like drawing without flipping the canvas. You draw everything, you don't flip the canvas, and then out of curiosity you flip the canvas and boom, it looks like shit. So just keep that in mind. I don't know, man. I'm just gonna say, anybody who's looking to model anything, when you're starting out especially, it is impossible, completely impossible, for you to make something look exactly how it looks, like angles and everything. I mean, it might be possible if you like, but if you're planning on using subdivisions, getting that nice smooth model, something angular like this, I'm sorry, man. Don't put yourself through the problem of making that, because that is just going to cause you pain later on. It's going to cause you a lot of pain. So, just don't do it, man. That's my suggestion. Just don't do it. And one thing that I like to do is, if you're modeling something that has like a circular head or whatever, one thing you definitely want to do this, keep the head a circle, like a sphere, because then you can go back and click this, you can go back, click the sphere, and you can just duplicate it infinitely. No need to go through all the Shift A, add sphere, Control 3, Command 3, whatever it is you have to deal with. But, yeah. I don't know. Sorry if this is just seeming like a tutorial, man. I'm not meaning it to do that. I just don't know what to do, man. gotta check it from this side. That actually turned out pretty well on this side. Dang. Size that down a little for my thing. Something you can do to like help shorten the process is if you're discovering you're trying to make like arms or something and it looks really bad whenever you're trying to make it out of one object, then don't make it out of one object. If it looks sucky that way, then just don't. But what you can do, you can Control D, Command D, or whatever. Yeah, you can do that, and then you can hit R, and then Z, and then just 180. Just type in 180 on your keyboard, and it'll flip it around 180. I find that's pretty useful. Doesn't seem like that did work on mine, so I'm going to redo it. Control D, RZ, 180. There we go, perfect. It doesn't matter if they're intersecting right now. I'll fix that later. So. Control D, one of your best friends, man. I'm gonna spout another tip here, whatever, but good thing to remember when you're doing stuff like this, if you're ever making fingers, claws, whatever, this is just personal experience, I think, but one thing you definitely want to do is not, oh dear lord, that is, one thing you want to do is just not, like, space them evenly, man. Because if you don't, it's just gonna suck. That's all I'm gonna say. Just remember, always rotate that canvas every once in a while, man. Because if you don't, it might just end up looking really, really bad. Gotta make sure you curve those claws, man. It's not like necessary, but still, it just gives a good touch to, like, whatever you're trying to do. Now if we look at, on the contrary to like the straight cloths we got earlier, right? They just look a lot better. So curved, just overall a lot nicer. You know, let's hit C to like make a brush tool, or not a brush tool, but like something that just selects everything that you hold click over in the circle, and then you can hold middle mouse when C is still enabled, and just make like just unselect anything you need to select. It's pretty handy if you ask me. Another situation where I must rotate the canvas because I was not looking anywhere. now that we have like this arm, you go to each one. Really wish you could add modifiers to multiple at a time, but like I'd have to do the Boolean modifier, join them all together for that, and I'm not doing that yet. Should have mirrored them from the start, to be honest, but I forgot, so. Remember, if you select the middle object when you're, if you mirror object, you go to that eyedropper tool. Hold on, I'll show you now. Mirror is an eyedropper tool. It's mirroring across the wrong way, but if you hit the eyedropper tool, and then hover over the body, and click, boom, it's on the right side now. So keep that in mind. Gonna be dropping tips like a loading screen in this stream, probably. Which might get repetitive to Samuel, but my bad. I don't know what else to say, man. Usually when I'm modeling, I put a movie in the background on my other display, so that I just could model the movie, but like, I'm not doing that right now, so. Go to solid. See this? Pretty cool. I'm gonna test. Oh, that's way better. Yeah, every now and then you look at things, sometimes they might not be like just good enough or whatever. And if that's the case, you can always just move it around, man. I think this one would be classified as a... Okay. I'm just gonna scale these down just for big measure. Or just for measure. I don't know what I was doing by saying big measure. I'm just a little crazy right now. Here's where side view is going to come in. It's really going to be important. Because, oh, by the way, if you like go to wireframe in solid, you can't select all of them on the same side. See, it's not as bright. But go in wireframe, you can select all of them, and then you can move them around instead of just doing this and having only one side move around. Just keep that in mind. If you don't, it's probably going to make your model really uneven unless you're using like a mirror modifier. In which case, you can get away with it then. So, just keep that in mind. Model the legs. If you go to global, then it shows you like the just general stuff instead of the object specific stuff. And my god, has that been a lifesaver, man. So just keep that in mind. I don't know. And it may not look like much yet, but it will soon. I think. If you go to edges, you click on them and you say Control X, it removes them, which I think in my case is going to be really helpful, or in even your cases too, because it's going to be it'll be helpful because you're going to be able to keep these, so you can make like little paws or whatever, or you can just do it with separate objects. I think that'd probably be a better idea now that I think about it. But yeah, keep in mind that it'll be really good. It can be really good sometimes. I think I'm gonna Come on, Dex. Come on, Dex. Now it's normal. Or wait, no it's not. No it's not. We still at the bottom. Yeah. You can always do face select too. It selects literally just the face. This foot looks really crappy. So I'm gonna redo that, folks. Let's see, 0 sets all of them to the same thing. Put that down back at 2. And this S axis 0 thing can be really helpful. It just, you know, you can apply it to literally any axis. X, Y, Z, whatever. Check this out on the thing. It's not too great, but we can fix that. Just remember, we're just getting close to done. I think I'll just put that as is. I'll just make the toes. Once again, duplicate the head or whatever. Man, I'm just realizing my mistake. Some person in chat asked a question, and I was so busy focusing on modeling, I completely forgot my fucking premise from earlier. I'm so sorry, SilCaviar. I don't think they're there anymore, but if they come back later, and see my response, I am so sorry, man. I did not see it. I am failing in terms of my promise on being attentive to the fucking chat. So yeah, we got that claw. I might make the claws for Hunter, this little toe claws. Bigger, because you know what Hunter is? He's a predator. So what do predators deserve? Larger claws. Helps bro grip when he's trying to hunt down a king vulture, because bro would do that. Totally not self-projecting, because whenever on Spearmaster playthrough or whatever, I hunt them down on a regular basis. Get that. Size it down a little, because it's like This was originally just gonna be like like one of those back, like little thumb things or whatever. But A, I don't know dog anatomy, so this is probably very inaccurate. And B, I'm going to say, fuck it, we ball, and just give this thing talons. Just gotta make sure they're on the same level. I will make this a little bit smaller though. And honestly, I don't care if this isn't like accurate to slug cat anatomy, because that's the sort of the whole point of you know, fan-made designs. They are fan-made. I get to choose what I want to do with them. Oh, it looks like this guy got lost in translation. Hold on. Still there? Beautiful. Okay. Now, like the arms, we do mirror modifier. Likewise, once we add the mirror modifier, we have to go down to this eyedrop thing, because otherwise it mirrors totally stupid. Set origin to geometry. Same with you. Then add a mirror modifier. Eyedropper. Click on body. Finally, for this little guy back here. But, yeah. I mean, like, considering this thing is called the Hunter, I would assume that no significant harassment was like, oh, fuck it. Let's combine a bunch of carnivorous traits together. Might be why, might be why I think that, thing is... I'm just gonna apply that logic to the fucking bird claw on the back of its feet. So, like, you know, they just took some traits. This probably needs to be moved up. And this needs to be moved. Now for the tail. And you know, in the drawing, it's like, oh, it's like all curved and stuff. Well, we're not doing that right now. We're gonna make this perfectly straight. And like I said before, this is probably not gonna look 100% accurate to what I have as my model, but still, we can go along and add the fine details on the way. Let's see. Got those things on the bottom, those fluffs on the sides. Yeah, I think those are more on the side than the bottom. We can duplicate this. hide those for a moment. Hide this body as well. Mirror modifier. Right there instead of the body. It would have the same effect, but just for convenience. This looks good. When you hit Alt-H, boom, all the stuff is there again, so. Just move that there. I'm going to add slight of a, just a slight little dent, that kind of thing. This does require for us to rotate this guy a little bit, scale him down, but potato potato, we got those things earlier. I see someone's on the stream, hello. Just in case it's look at VR, I am so sorry for not seeing your question earlier. I am, very busy concentrating. If it's not, then hello, other person. I'm modeling Hunter. So, you know, that kind of stuff. I'm just chilling. I have my browser volume, or game, just computer volume completely off, so that I don't get a copyright for the music I'm listening to while modeling this. So, yeah, got that. Going to change it as I'm speaking, because, you know, anyways, I'm going to add the eyes, and these antennae, and like the hair, these things, the more nitty-gritty of the model. And then I'll get to material stuff. So, I think I'm going to take this, duplicate it up, forward a little bit, side a little bit. Look like funny ram's horns. You duplicate this, put it, or let's just do this. I'm gonna move these guys forward a little bit. Got things. bonus points, because they're even semi-accurate. Got those? I'm just gonna duplicate this one for simplicity. Size it down a little bit. Yeah, a lot of my modeling is mostly just duplicating things because it's so much more convenient, man. But, yep, got that. My mind is suddenly bombarding me with ultra kill stuff. That's pretty crazy. Did not mean to go to rendered. And like usual, it's gonna be symmetrical, so like, you know, add those, duplicate, size down, move them forward, and rotate them a bit forward too because, yeah, anyways. Got the antenna. I'm going to duplicate this one for the nose. And this time, I'm going to cut this face, move it to 0 globally. Can you model DJ Halliboo? I have no idea who you were talking about. I am so sorry, man. But, no. No, thanks. Sorry. I'm modeling this right now. So, going to add a mirror modifier, and this time I don't even need to do which one because it's still on the y-axis, and therefore, you know. These down a little bit. Oh boy, it looks terrible from the side. Let's thin that out a little bit. there's one of you guys here that's acting a little weird. I think it's both of these guys down here. I'm just trying to figure out. Hear any weird noises? I think one of my neighbors is hammering something outside, so no. Oh, I think he's shoveling. My bad. But yeah, got this. Let's just size this part of the arm down a little bit. You hit Alt. You hit Alt, it like selects all of them in a ring. So for example, all of these four are in a ring because they're all connecting. So if you hit Alt, it'll just select all of them. Still, if you're in wireframe mode, you can just do this, but you know, it's a bit more helpful. Check to make sure this is still looking good on this side. It looks like it is. Yeah, this is looking good. This is looking pretty good. I'm gonna duplicate these eyes again. Or not duplicate the head again. My bad. I'm on a spree of forgetting. So I'm not gonna model eye sockets for this for Hunter. I'm just going to straight up model the eyes and then just just assign the color and put them there because, oh dear lord. Oh, this is not good. This is not good. Thank God. I think I saved recently, but oh my god. Oh dear lord. Oh no. Please. Please tell me you've not broken my entire thing, Blender, I swear. Catastrophe avoided, I guess. Blender, I swear to God. Sometimes I really just hate Blender, you know? I really just hate it. Okay, thank God this time it didn't crash. This I'm looking a bit excessive, so okay, I think this is pretty good. For the eyes, yeah, this is pretty good. This is alright. We do the mirror modifier. And once again, we gotta put it to that so it just doesn't screw everything up. Save right before I start making major adjustments on this because it's gonna be the eyeball or eyebrows. I am on a crazy streak of forgetting, my man. I love in real world typos. I'm gonna make this as physically blocky as I can. I made that way more complicated than it needs to be. I'm gonna redo this. Okay, that is way better and way more controllable. So, forward it goes. Okay, so we have this, we have the eyebrows, all that. Alright, you know what time it is, folks. It is material time. Time to add some color to this fellow. Please do not crash. Thank God. Yeah, I'm just gonna say this real quick. I say thank God a lot. I am not crashing. But now for shading. I'm gonna do the same toon shading that I do with literally every single one of my models. And the same kind of shading as the one model that I made a video of and posted on this, my channel. Spearmaster one, yeah. That model is so out of date, man. But still, I like the shading. Because that's the first time I discovered, hey, I can shade it flat color. And then suddenly, the pillow shading or whatever that I use on my 2D drawings regularly is suddenly possible in 3D, and I got the most devious grin. So, yeah. Got this. Got all of this stuff. Shadows, it's more intense. This looks very bright. Bring that just a little bit closer. Boom. Now we got that custom, they got that toon shade swag. Make this pure red for a second. Could use the eyedropper tool, but I don't know. It's usually end well with digital drawings when I use the eyedropper tool on that. But, notice how everything is the same color. That I will fix that later. I'll fix that in just a few seconds. Base shader, everything has it. Wonderful. Because I all did this. I all duplicated basically everything here from the singular sphere. Shows the magic of what you can do with spheres. Pretty cool. And from now on, I'm just gonna name this base fur. I'm gonna name this one. I named this one antenna. Because, you know, antenna. Apply it to this one too, because that's also antenna. these be the eyes. Nose. Saturation a little bit, but turn the value all the way down, or almost all the way down. Don't turn the saturation down on that one because that's get that really nice shading. It's barely visible unless you look really closely. Now to go over fingers, the claws specifically. Add a material, say antenna, or whatever. Make it a new one, claws. And for this one, we're going to need to turn the saturation like almost all the way down. Turn both values high up. Then we could just assign. Boom, got claws. Probably should have, hold on, I will fix this. Put this back on. Yeah. Turn this back on solid just to figure out what in the heck am I doing. Back to material preview. Add clause assign. And when I add the subdivision surface modifiers, when I apply those, I'll be able to fix any like weird bits of material assign. I'll be able to fix that later. This is just blocking everything out so I know what I'm even doing. Okay, we got the claws. I don't need that slot. Okay, face. Just calling that face. That's gonna be the same roughly color as the antenna. Maybe a teensy bit more saturated, but you'll never really, won't really matter. And once again, it's just blocking out. It's not really anything significant. But, these are the tips. I know that still says face, but sometimes there's going to be moments where it's the same color. Keep that there for a bit. I think a little bit of flare I'm going to That's what I'm talking about. I'll make those face color too. Nice older appearance, older look to Hunter. And I lost the eyebrows somewhere, but I'm remembering they're also face color. Boom. Face colors for Hunter. We got them all modeled out. So, I've been streaming for almost an hour. It's crazy. All of this face stuff is the face color. So I look back on the reference. Let me change that. It looks cool at the moment, and I realize there's an error in the reference, but not the important part right now. I'm noticing I'm forgetting a puff on the, like a little hair tuft on the thing, where you remove that 0. Change that to 180 actually. I think I'm gonna need the mirror modifier back. Sort of sucks, but it's alright. You can manage. We can handle it. We can handle it. There we go. Might size everything up a little bit. Make sure it's all still connected to the body. Boom! We got it. We got that little base. Of course, I've forgotten the clause the second I say we got it. Add clause assign. Select, select, select. Add clause assign. Add clause assign. Perfecto. I don't know how to make, like, canine mouths or whatever, so we'll just stick with this. Stick with this for now. I might come back later and make a mouth, but probably not on this stream. So, I think I'm going to stream for another 20 minutes and then call it quits. Cause, I don't know. Just a bit tired, so. I have taken absolutely no breaks during this modeling, and I probably should have, so. It's too late for that now. Gotta power through the rest, so. Let's start with adding these modifiers. There's gonna be more modifiers later, but for now I have to add the, apply all of these subdivision mirror modifiers. Nope, there's no way to add modifiers all at the same time. Sucks. I'm gonna go through this one by one. Okay, there we go. It's a bit better. I do not want to run into problems while applying the subdivision modifiers. Go. It should be all of them, I believe. If there's something I missed, then I can always come back later. When I'm applying the modifiers, and I'm applying the Boolean modifiers to make it all one model, or all one mesh, so like smooth shit. So. You just need to do a little stretch. So I've been sitting same position for over an hour now on this. It's like school. Uncomfortable. At least I'm not as anxious as I am at school though. never mind that. Okay, we got this, and now we can go ahead and apply, like, get more accurate stuff. Everything below this line. Yeah, everything below this line right here is going to be considered the underbelly of the tail, and it's going to be assigned the face material. Add, face, assign. It's way better. Now the fur actually makes sense. Of course, there's some outliers right here, but I can fix it. It's way better. I'm going to re-add this mirror modifier. I can just model this more efficiently. It's way better, I think. But, yeah. Just crack my neck a little bit. Anything here will be assigned face thing. Sure, that seems reasonable. got that hunter stuff going on right now. I think, hold on. I'm going to really quickly, actually, screw it. I'm not making a texture for this. I'm going to just take a cube, assign it a random material, new sigil. Just calling it sigil because it's going to be the no significant harassment mark. Hey there, buddy, chum, pal. Friend, buddy, pal, chum, bud, friend, fella, brother, amigo, pal, buddy, friend, chummy, chum, pal. I don't mean to be rude, my pal, home, slice of bread, slice dog, but I got a warrant. Hi, reality. RX90, RY90? No. RY45. Yeah! Okay. Just in case I wasn't hitting the whole thing. Code faces. F, 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 and F. Is that a what? Reality, this is Hunter from the hit game Rain World. This is not what is wrong with you. You are a deranged individual, I think. That's what I think. I think you're crazy. What did you think this was, reality? What did you think this was? I mean, I know what you think it was, but you're a moron. Look at the colors. Look at the reference, my man. I love the fact that it's lighting up when I still am not doing anything. Because the only way it lights up with my voice is me setting it to like the maximum sensitivity. And so it has to just is insane. Also, it might just be lighting up because of the fact that my brother is talking on something. I don't know. Not the best sigil, but this is just stylized. Who cares? Why am I shaking? That's just the thing I chose for the PNG move thingy. So, why not? It's either this rapid shaking or bouncing, which went nothing with the vibing idle animation I have. But yeah, we got that sigil. Heck yeah. in rendered. Just go straight for 0, straight in the middle, straight in the face. Let's turn this up to 2500. This is nice shading. Okay, okay, I got. This is cool. I like this. Alrighty. Well. Heck yeah. Alright. That's it, that's the model. Thank you to the 3 people that came and watched the stream. It's crazy that I'm here. Crazy that, I've changed a lot since first started this channel. Got new interests, learned more stuff, and it's just overall pretty wild. So I gotta thank all of you for the subscribers, the support you've given me. Because a subscriber might not mean much, but like to me, it's wild, bro. Way more support than I expected, and I guess that's good. I'm just grateful. So thank you to all of you. I might stream again soon, but I am not entirely sure. So still, you should go check out my other videos. That Heaven Says thing I released recently has been doing pretty well. So if you're new to this channel, you should check that one out. I'd say it's one of the best videos of my channel, besides that one Final Escape animation I did way earlier, like a year ago. So, yeah. I stream occasionally. I do art covers and stuff. If you want to support, then you should subscribe and maybe say to your friends, "Oh, this person's pretty cool. You should go check him out." I'm not saying you have to, but yeah, it's just a thing to consider. Anyways, I think I'm gonna end the stream there. So yeah, see you. Thanks to all of